saying it's, but you saying it's agriculture, meaning yun talaga yung sinasabi niya kasi hinawakan din niya. Imagine mo, now, it's like, it's not common for the sitting leader to hold, diba, like the agriculture, giving a spotlight to that. So parang ever since pala, yun pala yung talagang bukang bibig na kailangan feeling niya, kailangan niya ayusin.
If let's break it down. The food kasi, okay? Sa atin lahat sa Pilipino, 'di ba, mahilig tayo kumain eh.
Oo naman.
Bakit tayo kumain ng ibang sarap na pagkain natin dito? Okay, then you whittle it down and you say, okay, may artisanal stuff naman pala tayo dito, pero bakit hindi nakakaabot dun sa mga sa mga ngisda? Bakit hindi nakakaabot dun sa ano? So you have to fix those problems, right? So things like that, they there are these things that the building blocks that need to be fixed. They're already there, but they need to get fixed or pivot it in some sort of way because of it's not working, diba? Things are not working. Not a lot of things are working anymore. Kaya,
that's true.
or at the same time, if they are working, it could be so much better.
Actually, totoo yun. Pero punta naman tayo dito, nagtatanong sila, bakit ka nga raw nasa CDO? Of all places, di ba? Bakit napunta si Aimee, si little Aimee sa Mindanao?
Okay, so CDO is the hometown of my husband. And I moved for love. Dahil sa pag-ibig, diba? Kasi yung pamilya na nandun, at saka there's two reasons why. One reason is because ako talaga, I've been wanting to get out of Manila na. Ayoko na talaga sa Manila. No offense, Manileños, pero it's not a city I'm not made for the city. I'm not made for this city.
Kasi bago tayo pumunta ron, kasi sa Manila, tama ba, commuter life? Ganun ang mo, no, siste? Paano commute ba ginagawa mo? Baka walang maniwala. Anong commute? Ikwento mo sa kanila sa ka nagko-commute.
So noon, kasi I used to live in Capitolio in Pasig. So, and I used to work sa ABS-CBN. So the cheapest way to do that, kasi ayoko ng taxi, Ilocana. So, right? Nakahanap ako yung trike galing sa loob ng village ng Capitolio, papunta sa MRT. Doon sa, I forget the mall, yung name na yun ng mall. Katabi ng, anyway, that mall there.
Bonnie, sa may
Bonnie. Yun yung stop ng yun yung stop ng MRT. Tapos you take the MRT straight to GMA. Baba ka GMA, trike ulit papuntang ABS-CBN. That was my daily route for about a year. 2 years.
Wow.
2 years.
Pero batang tricycle ka rin kasi nga Kapitolyo.
Oo naman.
Ayan.
Oo naman.
Kasi pero natatawa ba yung mga friends mo, yung mga tao pag nalalaman nila na nagko-commute ka?
Medyo. Kasi sinasabi nila, bakit kaya mo at the time, no? Sinasabi ko, bakit may kotse ka ba na pwede bibigyan mo sa akin? Diba? It's like, to be honest with you, ayoko talaga ng kotse because one, carbon emissions, two, it's too much handle in terms of tawag nito, the maintenance at the time. And I was like, I just don't want to deal. It's easier to go somewhere without having to park. You know what I mean? Yung hassle ng parking minsan. So, the things like that, diba? Mobility for me is key. More than the convenience of it.
Baka mamaya doon na in love si Sid sa'yo. Wow! Bumalik na. Baka doon na in love si Sid sa'yo. Baka nagulat siya, oh my God, si Aimee Marcos.
Wala yun.
Cowgirl! Cowgirl pala.
Super.
Sa kayo nag-meet? At kailan?
Oh, wow. So kami kasi, we were friends in the scene I met him in the most cliche way possible in a bar. And then, we just started to be friends. And then we were actually friends first. Tapos, 11 years later, naging kami.
Oh my gosh. Wait, ilang years na ulit kayo? Ilang years na ulit kayo?
Kami? Hindi, we're about 7 years now, 6 years now. I'm so not good with mga anniversaries and stuff. And I'm just not that girl that cares.
Yeah. Wait, so how does he support you right now?
What do you mean by support?
I mean, syempre, this hindi naman new, parang resurgence ng lifestyle, di ba? Na mapupunta sa'yo ngayon, imagine mo, may PSG ka na ulit, di ba? Tapos syempre, he was there nung wala pa lahat to.
Well, that he takes it in stride. He's a good adaptable naman yan si Sid, kahit saan mo lagay. Game na game yan, and he'll fit in with anyone. That's why na-inlove ako sa kanya, kasi kahit saan mo dalhin pwede.
Oh my gosh.
Diba? Kalad-karin kumbaga. But okay naman. It's so far we're all adjusting to it. We understand the job, we understand why. Pero kaya what we're trying to do is just make it easier for everybody involved, na hindi kami yung nakakaasar na na mga detail, 'di ba?
Pero wait lang, kasi nga dahil nga of course right now then first family, meron kang security. So does that mean hindi ka na makikita ng mga ka-unit team, 'di ba, ng mga supporters kung saan-saan? Kasi dati kung saan-saan ka lang namamataan, sa poblasyon, sa Kapitolyo, sa BGC, o kung saan sa CDO, 'di ba? Ngayon hindi ka na nila pwede makita, basta tama ba? Ganun 'yun. Ganun pagka
hindi pwede. There needs to be planning involved. There's a certain amount of planning, which technically speaking, ganun rin naman prior. Kasi Sid and I kasi tend to revolve our days around work and our son. So yung dalawang yun takes precedence over everything else. So even if we had to meet with anyone else outside of that world, kailanganin namin i-schedule talaga yan, regardless of PSG or not. Just now, we have to tell not only each other, but the detail. Diba?
Oo nga.
So, yun lang yun. It's actually not as shocking as some
sounds to be.
Yeah, but you still have to get used to, I call them my shadow. Kasi parati sila nandyan. So it's like, it's a good thing, and sometimes nagugulat ka pa rin na parang, bakit yun nandyan, dude?
Pero nung bata ka, hindi mo natatandaan sila? Hindi mo na sila natatandaan?
Natatandaan ko sila. Pero sa akin kasi, bata pa ako noon. At saka parang siya it's just part of life. So it was never, I gotten used to not having that anymore. It's been how many years, diba, since I last had that.
Yeah.
I didn't have security. So now, I just want to be friends with them na lang, because they're all, they're legit soldiers. These are not like, hindi siya yung basta-basta lang sa These are trained military, AFP, PNP guys and girls. Right? So, totoo yan. Konti na lang isasaludo ko silang lahat.
Wait lang. So how will you explain it to your son? Diba? Papangalanan ba natin yung son mo? Pero how will we explain it to him? Na he's gonna grow up.
I've already explained it.
Okay.
We already explained it to him that we said that there are some bad people out there that may wanna hurt us. So these guys are our friends. They're the ones that are here to protect us from all of those bad guys and bad vibes. So they're just here. They're our friends. Don't worry about them. They're here to help you. They're here to keep you safe. And if we need anything, you tell them, diba? If they can help you.
Parang cool mom ka. Pero ano ka ba? Strict ka ba? Ano ba yung boundaries? Ano ka ba? No screen time? Woke mom ka ba? Ano klaseng mommy ka?
I guess I don't know. Most days I feel like the worst mom ever. Wow. But the one thing I try and be very, very strict about is obviously, kasi kids like routine. So sa akin talaga yung routine sa araw. Gising ka this time, you go brush your, there's a routine of action that you do. So gising ka, you go down, you wash your face, brush your teeth, get ready for breakfast, go to class, do this. Tapos time talaga yan. Then once he sa school kasi umiiba yung schedule, 'di ba, ng konti. So we try and maintain a sort of framework that's obviously that one for me in terms of practicality is one of the most important things. Another thing is that you have to be, I don't mind if you're not intelligent. I don't mind. It would be nice if you like school and all of this and that, because it's fun to learn. But at the same time, I would rather you be a kind person to people. You become the person that that helps someone. When they fall down, you're the first one to help them up. Okay?
Sobrang kulay ng Romualdez Marcos, 'di ba? Na mundo, 'di ba? I mean, it's really very colorful in history. So, how do you explain that to him, especially he's in school here in the Philippines?
You explain it bits and pieces, like the February 25th holiday. That was hard to explain, but you know, there are things that you kind of I've had to read up on a lot of things regarding how to explain certain concepts to an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old or a 6-year-old. Yung mga iba yung tingin talaga nila sa mundo eh. Kaya kailangan mo ma-explain in the way that they can understand it at that time frame, di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng ibagsak lahat na parang ito, this is the ganyan, tapos may ganito, tapos may ganyan. Isa, konti-konti mo lang. But this last few months actually, it's been medyo
nagigets
hard
na niya?
talaga siya.
Nagigets niya na ba? Nagigets na ba niya? Kasi syempre may social media, di ba?
Konti. Nagigets niya na parang, Uncle Bong is now president of what?
Okay. Pero,
okay, so he won. Okay, I guess that's a good thing, right, Mama? I'll be like, yeah, it is. It's great, you know. It's like, but he doesn't get the context of that whole thing yet. Na, okay, he's president. I guess when we see him, really, you know, is it okay to hug him? I'm like, of course it is. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the security's there, but more or less like he is him, right? He's very down to earth.
Yeah, when you know what? At the end of the day, when you're together with your family, you become a completely different person, or you let your vulnerability come out a little bit more. And I think that's true for us all. So it's not even just him, but me as well. Every one of us, I think, is like that. I'm sure you are. So, diba? Hindi naman tayo nag-iiba masyado. Iba lang yung circumstances of how these things happen.
Grabe, pero napaka-unique na ulit ng, I mean, ever since unique naman talaga yung pinagdadaanan mo, di ba? Like, even nung wala ka pa sa limelight. But now, na ito na nga, I mean, imagine nagpapa-interview ka na. Wow, thank you, ah!
No. You are the first and the last.
Thank you. But like,
that's it.
Yeah, pero syempre, di ba, I'm sure they'll splice this, they'll try to get to know more about you. Where will you be now in the next 6 years? Saan ka namin makikita? Will you just be in Mindanao? Will you be jetting back and forth sa Manila?
At this point, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure. Pero I think that majority of my time will be spent in Mindanao. That is my home. I consider myself a Cagayanon with an Ilocano heart. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still provinciana, whichever way you cut it, right? And I'm the happiest when I'm there. So that is my home. My home talaga is Mindanao. And that's where I plan to expand my business. That's where I intend to raise my child. That's where I intend to retire. That's where, you know, things like that. So doon na talaga ako. With regards to coming back to Manila, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but you know nga, we'll see.
Wait lang.
There's still a pandemic, ano ka ba?
Oo nga, pero wait lang, paano pag niyaya ka na tumakbo or anything? I know you don't like politics. You always say that. Like, kasi parang hinahabol ka niya eh. 'Di ba? I mean, hindi mo naman it's the natural course of things.
To be honest with you, unless it comes from the immediate family and they ask me to do so, no. I will, they're the only ones I'll say yes to. And even then it would be with a couple of conditions. But as of my own volition, na ako mismo magde-decide na, tatakbo ako, never. I don't think that that's going to be an option. I'm not interested in it. I leave it to people that are better at it. I always leave things to better people than I, because when I feel like wala akong mabigay dyan that they cannot give instead, I'll let them have the floor, because a job of politics is for the people, and I would like to serve my people, this country. I know that I can do it in another way. It doesn't have to be politics. I'll leave that to Kuya, because he's smarter than I am. Aimee, sila yung mas magaling dyan kesa sa akin.
Pero last, so si Aimee, si Senator Aimee ay super manang Aimee. Sino si Little Aimee? Sino si Little Aimee ka pa ba? Ano ang tawag sa'yo?
Sometimes Little Aimee, sometimes Miss Aimee, sometimes Amax. I don't know anymore. Whatever.
Mag-vlog ka rin
Depende
ba?
ata sa pagkilala mo sa akin.
Mag-vlog ka pa rin ba o hindi? Will you ever
No na.
enter? No na.
No na.
It's just ironic because you hold social media, you're in a political family, then those are the two things na hindi mo, ayaw mong pasukin. Gusto mo lang gawin para sa iba. Parang ganun, ano?
Yes, because a lot of people need the help, and now a lot of people, I feel that mas matutulungan ko ang taong bayan sa sa trabaho kaysa sa pa-cute.
Ito na.
Hindi naman ako ganun ka-cute.
Wow! Pa-humble, nakakainis!
Totoo naman eh.
Maganda
ang
ka,
careful ko
no?
masyado, no? Masyado ako boy para dyan.
Ito,
Hindi ako pwedeng ganun.
Seryosong note kasi syempre kailangan may message ka sa lahat, 'di ba? May message ka sa public. Anong gusto mong message sa public? Those who love you, those who question, lahatin mo sila. What do you want to say as little Aimee?
Taos pusong salamat sa suporta niyo sa amin lahat. Sa suporta niyo kay Kuya. Sobrang nakakatuwa po yung pag-outpour ng pagmamahal ninyo sa amin nung itong eleksyon na to. Especially for my brother. He really is an awesome dude. I'm glad that he got the job. Salamat sa inyong lahat at saka sa mga dinaanan ninyo para lang sa to prove your loyalty to us, to your support to us. Malaking bagay po yan, and don't think that we do not see it, feel it, and hear it all the time. We are so grateful for everyone out there. Even the bashers, even the haters, you guys are there to make us stronger, to challenge us and stuff. So I thank you for that as well. If there should always be two sides of a conversation. Hindi dapat nag-iisang side lang. Boring naman nun masyado. Pero sana naman we can talk about stuff without throwing hate around so much. Let's talk about it in the proper way. We're willing, okay naman yun di ba? We all have our own perspectives of stuff. Sana you can hear out ours na. That's it. Stay safe. Wear your mask. May pandemic pa tayo.
Get boosted.
Get boosted. Vaccinate thyself.
Thank you.